Not that hard to set up, really. I think Battle Rock is the level with Poltergeist. I've never done VR or anything, but I always thought it'd be kind of cool. You can just do it with a cell phone, right? Yeah, I'll play Golden Sun too. I might do it soon. Hell, I might do it today. I don't have that much time before Maniac drops. And once Maniac drops, I'm basically going to make that fully my attention. Maniac will be my everything for a little while. Gotta make the B&B video real quick. And I've also gotta learn her for the BAF Cup. And also maybe just because she's cool. I might want to learn her for, like, you know, for knowing her. For the act of learning her. These little top guys. Learn her for new main. Maniac Cup is on Thursday, yes. I finished Golden Sun in 2 sittings. I did part 1 and 2 in one go, and then like a day later, I did 3, 4, and 5. Golden Sun 2 is different. A lot of people say it's better. It's probably better. It makes a lot of the less elaborate features more elaborate, and it makes the game less linear, which a lot of people saw as an issue, but I didn't. The lack of linearity is actually, I think, one of the game's biggest problems, because the game doesn't tell you where the fuck to go, like at all. But like a lot of things are just objectively improved between Golden Sun 1 and 2. And the exploring is kind of cool. It's not bad. The ability to explore is a good thing overall. The line of coins showing you where to go. Mario games are extremely good at telling you what to do without actually saying outright what you're supposed to be doing. Again, you can use starbits to destroy these if you want to. I just don't fire starbits that much, but they actually do a lot of stuff in this game. Oh my god, my frame rate. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. This is pretty fun in general. This is a good level. I like the gimmick right now. There's a level later in the game that's basically this times 100. Well, there's a star. There's a 1-up. But how will I get the star? Surprise, motherfucker. Just go ahead and break this. Bullet bills. Yeah, linearity can be really fine. Really fine. Can be exceptionally fine. People always act like linearity is bad. Open world can be cool. Open world can also be very shitty. It's all about design. Linearity and open world, I feel like, don't help or hurt a game inherently. Linearity can have some really horrible flaws, though. A lot of people hate missable stuff. I kind of hate missable stuff, but not a lot. A lot of people hate hallway simulators. Yeah, open world with no fast travel, or like annoying fast travel, can be really annoying. When it takes forever to revisit areas. And then open world can be really good if there's lots of like ways to revisit places with like later on content, stuff like that. That can be really good. I think there's a Hungry Luma in this level, so I'm gonna go ahead and open these now. Okay, gravity. Help. I thought they just exploded when they hit their target. Did I get it close enough? I didn't even see where it ended up. Nice. Dark Souls is basically Castlevania with 3D. Same idea going on. There he is. I remember this. Help. This Luma will give you an invincibility star, but only if you feed him. I think. So I got as many as I needed, thankfully. Despite stopping and collecting them all. Oh no, he doesn't give you the invincibility star. You're supposed to get the invincibility star in order to get enough star bits for him. Where is the invincibility star? It's in one of these containers, I think. There it is. I chucked that shit. It should still open. These chain chomps are about to fucking catch these hands. Oh, I got a lot of fucking star bits. Alright, this is that one part of the game that even I hate, that everyone complained about. The ammo department, not a garbage dump. Me, me, me. I think mouse and keyboard is actually very not simple. People are just not used to it. Or people are used to it, rather. So the gimmick here is you've got a time limit, but the bombs take a long time to explode. So you have to be kind of tactical about where you toss the bombs. It's also good to activate all of them as soon as possible. I might not do it in time, to be honest. This is the easy one. Yep, I failed. You have to do it all in one go. The only problem is the bomb's detonation time is very, very long. You can use bombs to blow up other bombs though, so you can like make chain paths. It's good to get the close ones first, actually, mathematically. That way you can come back to bomb faster. That one might be too far away. Okay, that was okay, but now I'm dead. Yeah, I can't detonate those in time. I think you can't use this. Yeah, they don't detonate like that. If I didn't take damage, I would have been fine. The bomb explosions are really big. You don't need to be super accurate with your tosses, you just have to be fast. I think my existing strat can work if I just do it a little bit faster. My coin is still there. That should be good enough. I might get them all right now. Are stars magnetic? I'm pretty sure stars are made out of like hydrogen and helium. In like a plasma state or some shit. So that was the secret star. If you've been on a level before, these guys show their paths. If you've activated them before. I like that. This level's pretty good. It also lacks a little bit of personality, but not a huge amount. I feel like it's good enough. Arf, arf. Wouldn't it be funny if the Luma died from that bomb blast? Give. Oh, those aren't starboats? What are they? Oh, they're mines. Oh, wait, hold on. What's on the underside of this? This is how this game gets you. Aha! I only kind of want that. It's very easy to get without getting out of my way. Those things are less useful than you would think. Because most of the things that kill you in this game kill you in one hit. You generally won't die to 3 touches. See, the problem is this is a very memorable part of a level, but you don't remember this part from the part of the level, you know what I mean? Alright, how are you supposed to get this? Because clearly I'm not doing it right. Alright, I'm gonna try like a backflip. Okay, the game really doesn't want me up there. Never mind, I made it. Woo! I'm bad. Glad I got that shroom now. Alright, whatever. Aluma. Now, how and why did he go and do that to himself? Right now I still have the max HP of 6 if I restore. But if I got hurt a little bit more, I would go down to max HP 3 again. I like these bombs a lot. So here's something I didn't really expect to see. A fucking cannon. I wiggled fast enough. I don't quite understand how what I did destroyed it, but whatever. Alright, I already know I'll need to take this with me, so... Little one-up that I could have gotten with a perfect throw. Oh. Can't even fucking see the star. There it is. That didn't look like a perfect shot. How about shotguns and FPS, dude? A shotgun from 1 foot away is instant death, but a shotgun from 2 feet away wouldn't even clip your fingernails. I should do the levels first, and then the side levels with only 1 star next, because that gives more time for the comets to appear. Top Maniac and the Top Man Drive. We got a boss on this level for sure. We've had a boss on almost every level. The, oh, Monty Moles. No. I forget what these moles are called. They're the ones from Mario 3, but I feel like they're not Monty Moles. I think they have their own name. Does he need to die? These guys were actually in Mario Sunshine, I think. So I could just go. Never mind. Might have been a really far long jump to make. Oh, it's traveling. I didn't realize I was moving at first. I thought those things were just coming towards me. Rocky wrenches? Is that really it? That sounds like it might be it. This is like a level where I kind of want that life shroom. That was cool. I accidentally did the thing that the level wanted me to do. Fear 1 is a pretty great game. I might stream that at some point. One of the things about Fear 1 is that it advertised being the most fucking, like having to deal with very, very smart enemies. Good AI. A very good AI video game. But actually it's used a whole lot of fucking deceit to pretend that it was. Not that it was a bad game by any means, it was an extremely good game. Watch out for the fire stick. I think you can skip a rather large chunk of this level just by doing this. But why am I even here if I'm going to be skipping a rather large chunk of level? Ooh, the ones that can kill you are clearly marked in red. That's nice. When you're a psychic ghost and you use all your power just to knock things over. A vengeful psychic ghost. And you use all your psychic powers to just knock things over. Help. We disabled the red ones. We disabled the green ones. My gravity. Again, I destroyed it somehow. Anyone besides me remember Guns Online? Guns the Duel? Shotguns in that game, holy shit. I think this is a boss you have to kill with 1 HP at some point. I don't remember. I guess he's a hard boss. Not really. I'm not doing a very good job fighting him. Fuck, help. You just have to bump him into the walls. But you can't spin attack him while he's, you know. And then he's got all these little tops that participate in the fight with him that you're technically supposed to kill. But I often don't. He's not a super hard boss. I don't play Skullgirls. I've only played it a little bit at all. I've never ever played Masquerade. I had a friend who played it and he said it was pretty great. He said it was, Vampire the Masquerade. He said it was, oh, there we go. Daredevil Comet. This is the 1 HP one. He said that it was the best... No, how did he put it? He said it was the best bad game he'd ever played. That was his description of Vampire. So you only have 1 HP, but you only have to do the boss fight. We're gonna play it just a little bit safe. I should probably kill these little ones. They just die to a spin attack, I think. Yeah. Nope. That was a little bit scary. He doesn't move that much. Alright, killed it. Now we got some red ones, but I should be alright. The red ones can't hurt you, they can only bump you. I think they can hurt you if you land on them. GG. I played a Dokapon game on GBA one time. It was very immensely frustrating. I hated it. Dokapon's entire battle system is based on rock, paper, scissors, which means no longer how busted you get in that game. You could only be so busted. There was always a random chance that the opponent's attacks were going to work and yours were going to fail. And it was always 1 in 3. It was very frustrating. It was just very random. There was like an unshakable randomness. I never played Kingdom. I forget the name of the game I played. Dokapon something. I love random GBA RPGs like Lufia 4. Stuff like that. This is a good level. I like this one. So every second Bowser level is an actual Bowser level. You alternate between Bowser Jr. and Bowser. So there will be a Bowser boss fight on this level. Get hype. I think that one was Game Boy Color, but yes. It's been so long since I played Magi Nation that I like desperately need to fucking go and play it. But I'm afraid. Game just gives you a 1-up right away. You know. Oh, this is Bowser in the Fire Sea, right? This music? Or is this all Bowser levels? I feel like they didn't all have this music. I feel like getting crushed by a thwomp is instant death. If you don't put an item on top of a thwomp, you're a fucking bastard. Alright, we got gravity. I'm pretty sure this is just Bowser in the Fire Sea music. Watch out for the fire sticks. This level has excellent design. Get under the thwomp. That was scary. Whoa. It seems to me like all Mario ROM hacks try to emulate this style of level design. A life shroom. I probably won't need this, but I'm gonna get it. Oh my god, help. 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 Whoa, I backflipped. Alright, we in there. Vanilla Mario. Have I ever streamed Vanilla Mario 64? I don't think I have. It's always ROM hacks. I enjoy Mario 64, I guess. But I've played it so many fucking times that I almost feel nothing when I play it these days. It's like still a good game, but I can't see it through new eyes anymore. Too much time has passed. I've just beaten it too many times that I like can't. It's... Help. This is like a little bit of a throwback to Mario 64, where you have to like hit his tail. But it's also a little bit of a throwback to Mario 3 where he's like landing on you, trying to jump on you. And you have to bait his jumps. I like that. I like that you've got both. I can see the game design here, you know what I mean? I can see the multiple different components of like, of throwback. Mario 64 DS I like a little bit more than Mario 64. But there's just little annoying things about it. I like that you can break it easier. I like playing as Luigi and shit. And the stars they added, I think, are pretty good. The controls are a little bit worse, but I can tolerate. This environment kind of reminds me of Raphael the Raven. Remember him? Yeah, speeding up. Fun, to be honest. Mario 64 DS is a game a lot of people haven't played, which makes it kind of interesting as well. A lot of people are very familiar with Mario 64, but not aware of the differences with the DS one. Obviously, there's the visual differences, but there's a few level design differences that a lot of people aren't aware of. For example, Hazy Maze Cave has like a more ground around that bottomless pit, which I always hated that bottomless pit, to be honest. Little things make the game a little bit easier to navigate. And they added a new star for literally every stage. And then a bunch of secret stars, so that they knocked it up to 150. It's 15 extra secret stars, 15 extra stage stars. Yeah, the run button and the 8-way controls are kind of bad. Those are like the things you put up with. Those are the negatives. I haven't even been to the fucking story room yet. I think we'll only do the story room once we have the full story. The story room is unexpectedly very sad. I wasn't going into this game ready to feel, but I ended up feeling quite a lot. You know what I mean? My only little gripe is the way they forced the new characters on you. I didn't like having to... You were best off playing Yoshi all the time, because Yoshi could just do all the stuff the other brothers could do, but he could also do his own little things. And none of the other brothers could fucking do Yoshi stuff. No one else could inhale fire. I mean, they made all the characters useful. I'll say that. That's a positive thing that they did. But, I didn't like playing as Mario for like a pretty long time and then just finding a spot where it's like, oh, you need Luigi, and I had to go all the way back to the fucking base of the castle, change to Luigi, and then fucking go back. So I have all of these unlocked, actually. I think this is the one with Luigi in it. My ass! Yeah, Yoshi becomes the new main character of Mario 64 DS, which I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't ready for at all. Yoshi is like the one who you are in the game's ending, even though you have to fight all bosses with Mario. Playing as Yoshi all the time usually worked, but you had to enter Bowser levels with Mario, and you had to, there was like a certain other thing. Entering with hats was annoying. These are Goombas wearing like Halloween, pumpkin kind of stuff. Oh, you liked it? It was almost perfect. A few people highlighted in the comments of both the Reddit post and the comments of the video some things that I missed. I wasn't quite all there. In particular, my crush counter combos with hard kick left a little bit lacking. Also, approximately 2 billion people got angry that I said that her V-trigger lasted a long time. I didn't even mean to say it lasted a long time. I didn't really think that hard about it. It's more that it doesn't go away if you do something. Like, a lot of V-triggers, like, go away slowly, but then go away a lot if you do certain things. And Chun-Li's is not one of those. I was trying to say that, but, like, I kind of said it wrong. What do you have? A key? Blue levels are always GOAT. I guess they are a Mario World reference. It's like mostly optimal. Like 9/10 of the stuff in the video is perfect. And then like everything else is not perfect, but like good enough. But that's the problem with Chun-Li in general. Is that like you have to, if you want to be a good Chun-Li player, you have to you can easily find good enough combos, but it's hard to find the really optimal combos. If I recall correctly, if you ground pound that cracked floor, it literally just leads to a... Oh, never mind. Ooh, this is cool. This would be really cool, but like... coins do nothing. So like, I don't even know why this is here, to be honest. Coins do literally nothing. Laura's V-trigger could be said to make everything better. Whew. That felt wrong. That felt like not the solution. I can peek in here. It's Luigi! Help! This game got to fix the one mistake that Mario 64 made. And it did a bang-up job of it. Alright, I had a good time with this power. Woo Mario. Waggle to vanish. Light returns you to your base form. And you can fly. Apparently bumping that is not the solution. Aha. Alright, I have one very important question about video games for you guys. Snorant is an ice type, right? Abu? A ghost eek. Oh, it's in love with you. I forgot about that. Is it a lady ghost, though? Or is this some gay shit? Snorant is a nice type. Oh, I guess I have to become regular Mario. And, what's that Pokemon's name? The fucking Ice Ghost evolution. Frostlass is Ice Ghost. Did you kill your Snorant by evolving it? It's like the only Mon that isn't Ghost type that evolves into a Ghost type. So Luigi unlocks a new mechanic once you rescue him. I like how he jumps in for that. That's cute. They made an animation just for that. Oh, I just unlocked Rosalina's library. Your brother. Oh yeah. That one dies. Ninkata technically, I don't know how to feel about Ninkata. The Ninkata you raised is still there, so I don't think it dies per se. Luigi. Let me help. This one in Good Egg. So I don't know how the letters are gonna work in this. It's like if your game is off or something, he like eventually writes you a letter saying he's lost. And he's like in one of the levels. He shows you a screenshot and you have to tell from the screenshot what level he's in. And then you can enter that level. And get him. And then that's how you get his stars. But if you just keep the game on continuously, I'm sure they have something that happens to make it work, but I don't know what it is. I don't know how this is going to work, baby. Shedinja's a pretty base design. I really like the idea of everything about it. Beach Ball Galaxy is just fine. Fighting Ghost, there's only the one. Marshadow. Fighting Ghost is a really busted type, because Ghost hits everything except Dark, which fighting's super effective too. Normal, which fighting is super effective too. And that's it. And fighting hits everything except Ghost, which Ghost is super effective too. And Psychic, which Ghost is super effective too. And then there's some other things it doesn't do, but you know. The point is, it's literally unresisted to have Fighting Ghost coverage, and it can't be resisted. The only theoretical type that could resist Fighting Ghost is, get the star bits. Normal Ghost, and there's currently no normal Ghosts. Normal Ghost would be immune to Ghost and Fighting, which is the only reason it would be able to resist both. Fighting Fairy would be kind of tight. Fairy needs more type combos. I think Marshadow just got released recently, actually. This race was the thing I was thinking would be absolutely hellish if I did the whole thing on controller. I was like, if I do this on controller, this one race will be like the worst part of the whole game. Oh fuck. Honestly, I'm not doing that good anyway. God. There better be a part where he starts sucking dick. Because I'm losing. No. That's GG. I think he's already won now. Oh. It kills me. My friend came at me one time being all fucking excited. He was like, I just designed this sick Pokemon in my head. It's normal Ghost, it's a Snorlax that died. I was like, what the fuck? His fucking OC Pokemon was a dead Snorlax. So you have to kind of fling yourself. The real hard part is these meats right here. Which, you bump into them and they're kind of slow. See, stuff like that. Aha. Yeah, cheating. GG, motherfucker. I thought Snorlax was an Evo for the first, or not an Evo. I thought Snorlax was a legendary for the first very long time that I played Pokemon. It turns out you can breed it. I was confused by the fact that there's a finite number of Snorlax in every game. Dude, I don't even want to see an evolution of Shuckle. That thing would be disgusting. Snorlax is a busted ass mon, it doesn't need an Evo. A male toad. Oh, here we go. He just sent me a letter here in game. So this is level 1. Shut up. I haven't opened the menu one time since I started playing this game. Dude, a Violet Snorlax would actually destroy everything. That's like better than Chansey. A Violet Snorlax would have like the special bulk of Blissey, but also be able to hit you in the face really hard. So not all levels have a secret star. Some of them have a Luigi star instead. The secret stars you can get whenever, but Luigi stars are locked to when Luigi is present. He's extremely easy to find. He's on top of this house. I forgot about that. If you spin near him, he spins too. This is probably the easiest star in the entire game to get. That's me, Luigi. I challenge everyone here to name a Pokemon more forgettable than Lumineon. Who are some of the most forgettable Pokemon? Carnivine is extremely forgettable. Maractus is extremely forgettable. That's a good one. It's like very easy to forget that Carnivine exists. Chimecho is extremely forgettable. Pachirisu is only memorable for its weird Japanese name, and for the fact that it's like a Pikachu. That it's literally Pikachu. Quillfish ain't the most forgettable. There's no objectively about it. Quillfish, it's quite forgettable. No evolution. Random Gen 2 mon that doesn't show up in that many gens afterwards. Corsola, I think, is probably more forgettable. Corso's like very bad. That change hump though. Swoops. Ludicolo. Ludicolo's not forgettable. It was a cool type, and it shows up early game in one of the most popular games. I think both of those work towards it. These ghosts. I forgot that these guys are part of the mechanic for Bouldergeist. Heatmore is quite forgettable. Scyther, I don't think at all. Because Scyther's always been popular in terms of both design and in terms of, like, competitive environment. And it has an evolution that's quite famous. I don't think Scyther. Heatmore and Durant are very, very endgame. And they also have no special qualities whatsoever. I think that makes them pretty forgettable. Durant at least has a really cool type. It's one of the handful of Bug Steel types, which is objectively one of the better types in the game. Can you jump on these guys or what? How do you kill them? Alright, whatever, they live. Alright, there we go. Mr. Mime is memorable, if only... I feel like no Gen 1 Pokemon is forgettable. They've all been around the block too long. Nice miss. I was not supposed to get that one like that. Don't die, Mario. Steel was never the best defensive typing, it's just unique for only having one weakness. In terms of most resistances, Electric Steel is better than Bug Steel. And Electric Steel's been a thing since Gen 2. Literally since the origin of Steel. Fewest weaknesses and most resistances and like highest net resistances are all different factors. Ludicolo is probably the third or maybe second best Rain Sweeper in the game. Oh, this is Polargeist. Kingdra is usually the best. Honestly, Ludicolo is probably better than Kingdra these days. Kingdra is better on paper, but the presence of Ferrothorn ruins everything. I think he was just talking about Seal. Seal is extremely forgettable. That's a good one. Whoa. What the fuck is a Mirror Bee? Oh, fuck. Ah, I lost him. The gold ones contain coins. Gotcha. Dark and Steel in Gen 2, Fairy in Gen 6, those are the only types they've ever added. Now Baldergeist has hands. And I'm about to catch him. I played Coliseum, but I don't remember Mirror Bee. I never played, I don't think I finished Coliseum. And I never played, XD. Damn it. Literally a Master Hands attack. So not only is that like a 2-cycle boss, 6 hits, but you have to kill him without taking damage later on as part of a Daredevil Star. Which is kind of annoying, because he's kind of a time-consuming boss. A lot of people say it's one of the hardest stars in the entire game, but it's really not that bad. I literally just killed him without taking damage. Stantler! Stantler is very forgettable. That's a good candidate for a forgettable ass mon. Giraffe Egg too. Same gen. We already mentioned Quillfish. I think it's overstated. Noctowl, like, brings, like, a new level of shitty. I didn't think there could be a Pokemon worse than Spearow and Fearow. And then they made Noctowl, and I'm like, wow. It is so hard to make a normal flying type, like, notable. Remember, Togetic? Togetic had, like, no positive features whatsoever until Togekiss was introduced. And then he got a few more once, Fairy-type was introduced. But, like, before Togekiss, Togetic was, like, nothing. It was, like, a literally Waimon. Zatu's kind of cool. Zatu wasn't very notable at all until I got, what did I get? Magic Bounce? Yeah. Once I got Magic Bounce, it became, like, a very important mon in my mind. But not until then. Staraptor was extremely cool. Also, Staraptor was just normal flying. Staraptor was just, hey, we made a mom with Brave Bird and Reckless, and also it's got a fucking high attack power. Pretty god tier gimmick in my opinion. Ah. I've never destroyed the hands. Whoa. Whoa! Well, this is inconvenient. Help. Pidgeot's Mega's pretty good. I win. I've played more of this game than I intended to. I'm comfy. I'm a comfy motherfucker. So we've got a question mark star in here. The fact that it's showing it means I can probably get it without Luigi. Luigi. A very spooky sprint. So is there something else I can do here? Surprised there's a secret star on this star of all. I must have missed something rather crucial. I wonder if it's a hungry Luma or something. That slow down. Oh. Well, well. I don't remember that at all. Yes, this part's fun. You fall straight through the ground except for the illuminated parts. I think Samurot's the only good one of that line, in terms of design. I think Oshawott and whatever the fucking Evo are fucking horrible. They have no fucking... You can tell they're just out of fucking ideas with that one. Or not out of ideas per se, but they were on a fucking dead spot. Like, I hate when people say Pokemon devs are out of ideas, but holy shit. Water is just like, hey, we threw a bunch of things in the design. It was literally just fucking... Well, I shouldn't say literally. But it was flinging shit at a wall and seeing what stuck. That's all it was. This part's fun. There's so many like little parts of Oshawott's design. Like its name. It's like, what the fuck? So Oshawott is just a combination of 4 fucking words. It's like ocean, what is it? Shell, water, otter. And then they just put a fucking shell in its chest for no reason. What we got here? Aha. The white head, the weird color scheme. That blue otter was like a good idea for a water type. I mean, I think that was the first water starter that was like a mammal. It's not too hard to make something good out of that, I feel. But they just like, I think that one's genuinely over-designed. Oshawott. Dewatt's not so bad. Dewatt takes all the best from Oshawott and none of the worst. The color scheme is a little bit more consistent and more suited for a water type. It looks a bit tougher. It's using the shells instead of the shells just kind of randomly being there. It looks like there was more of a plan. This is a fun level. And then, what's it? The Samurott shows that they were not actually building up to anything because Samurott looks nothing like its fucking children. Samurott's a good design, I feel, but it just has it's not a good follow-up to the other two. But like, it's still good. It's still a good design. Overall, it's still a good Pokemon. Swimming mechanics in this game are very fluid. Oh no. Spooky. I like that way air works, and they have a pretty cool system in place where you spin to go faster, but it uses up some of your air. But you can spin over and... Is my air thing not working properly? I should start drowning eventually. Why is it going down so slowly? It's not supposed to go down that slowly. This is like a bug, but it's a bug that's immensely beneficial for me, the player. It's supposed to not even last like a tenth of this. Spooky ass mores. I've heard mores are not as bad as their reputation. I've heard mores are, quote, gentle and inquisitive. I still wouldn't fuck around with one. They look mean. Must be in here. Oh, it was in here. Bulbasaur is one of my favorite starters in the entire series. Luma showing you how to gather this coin. Nice water music. Whew. Ivysaur? No middle evolution is forgettable, and no starter for sure. Just because you forgot it. I don't know what the fucking point of that is. I actually like Ivysaur's design more than I like Venusaur, to be honest. I like it being upright. Why do I have a timer? Oh fuck. That didn't last very long at all. There's literally nothing wrong with Blaziken. Can I not? Oh my god. Alright, that worked. MLG plays. I don't need that one up. I like that it has a different sound effect. Good attention to detail right there. Okay, there's a very particular reason they made firefighting 3 times in a row. It's because Stealth Rock. It's because they didn't want the fire starter to be horrible. It's because Charizard is horrible. They added Stealth Rock and then Charizard was bad and they were like, oops. Having a starter that's weak to rocks is just so shitty. I got a hungry Luma. I'll get him in a second, but I've got a comment to get. I like the look of all the firefightings. And they make sense that they're all fighting type. Greninja has a great design. It's also got great utility. The only bad thing about it is how strong it is. Everything else about it is top notch. Literally Goku. It's literally the character that Goku is based on. It's the Monkey King. Goku is a fat reference to the Monkey King from Journey to the West. And Infernape is a fat reference to the Monkey King from Journey to the West. So what's the restriction? Oh, it's a race. Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong, the Japanese reading is literally Son Goku. Goku was initially just Sun Wukong. Dragon Ball was originally just Journey to the West. Alright, cool. I kind of cheated on the way in there. You're not supposed to do it like that, I think. But hey, that's what Mario's all about, to be honest. See, this level's quite a bit changed. I think I lost this the first time. How old was I when this game came out? When did this game come out? Like 10 years ago? Okay. That wall jump saved, though. Holy shit. I needed the wall jump and the spin jump. I needed the spin jump, then the wall jump, then the other spin jump. I needed all of that to save that jump. Dragon Ball FighterZ looks like it's going to be the game to save video games, but I don't know if I'll necessarily play it. I probably will. I like Fennekin's evolution a lot. Whatever it's called. Psychic ass fox motherfucker. Hey bitch. Letter from Luigi. It's one of the ones in World 2. Delphox. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. Every Delphox I've ever used in competitive, I've called Magician's Red. I forgot about the head start during the countdown. Just tells you outright where the fucking Luigi is. Magician's Red. Yes, I am. Abdul was low-key one of the best parts of part 3. Luigi should be literally like right here somewhere. Luigi, usually like the levels are cut short when you have to find him. How come when Abdul got wrecked, it was like, oh my god. Or not Abdul, Iggy. When Iggy wrecked, it was like, oh my god, how can this possibly happen? Iggy was the greatest, he was like a brother to me. And Abdul dies and it's literally like, who? Oops, I spoiled part 3. Polnareff was already prepared. Polnareff had already come to terms with Abdul dying. But it's just like, dude, one of these people is a fucking dog, and the other one's like your friend. My frame rate. There's just too much shit on the screen right now. No, there's no slowdown here on the Wii version. It's just my computer. It's like a pretty strong computer too, so it's either the emulator or the fact that I'm also streaming. Because I think my computer is a lot stronger than a Wii. Should be. So this is the star, it's invisible, just like Mario 64. However, Luigi. It's me, Luigi. This is low-key, kind of hard. Okay, there we got it. That thing can be a little bit uncooperative. One. What a nice round number. Oh, a green power star. So green power stars don't count towards the total number of stars in a level. There's like 4 of them. If you get all 4, you unlock a special galaxy. Green power stars can be hidden anywhere. I was wondering when I get my first green power star. guess I want to feed this hungry Luma now. I got all kinds of food, motherfucker. Tasty star bits. God, he like took them all. You would need to play this game a lot to get 9999 star bits. This level's tight. Pokemon is very stuck in the past, I feel. I don't dislike JRPGs, not one bit. I like every Pokemon game I've ever played. But, like, you can do so much with Pokemon, and they don't. They don't, dude. Pokemon is one of the most valuable franchises in the entire world. You know what they do with Pokemon? They make JRPGs. They lock on, so I don't need to be super precise about it. And then they get, like, weird offshoot games. I've complained about this before. It's like, oh, let's have a Pokemon spin-off. What will it be? And then it's like, I don't even know how to call most Pokemon genres. Like, what the fuck is Drowsy? What the fuck is Ranger? What the fuck is Dash? What is this shit? Give me just any fucking game, but just add Pokemon, okay? Give me an existing genre. I want a horror game with Pokemon. I want it really badly. Can you guys imagine that? Can anyone here imagine a survival horror game featuring Pokemon? It would be great. It would be great whether they played it serious or funny. Dungeon games are nice, but they're still a very strange niche genre. But they're good. I won't say anything bad about them. Pinball? Yeah. Snap? Puzzle League? What the fuck is up with the Pokemon spin-off games? A Pokemon platformer would be great. That Pokemon fighting game did pretty well. Mario, there's like a fucking game for everything, dude. You can play your Mario RPGs, you can play your Mario horror game, you can play your Mario platformers, you can play your fucking Mario any fucking sport. No Mario shooter yet. I've heard that new Mario fucking Rabbids thing is like literally XCOM. This is good, Nintendo. This is good, Game Freak. Dude, imagine like Splatoon, but with Pokemon. Splatoon so easily could have been Pokemon. I'm not saying I'm unhappy with Splatoon. Splatoon is pretty sick. But like, how easily it could have been Pokemon. A shooter doesn't need to be violent. Pokemon adventure game. Okay, I'm on it. Keep going. What do you want me to do? I wasn't reading. The gold shell. Is that all? I just get the gold shell and then give it back to the guy? Is this the easiest star in the whole game? Detective Pikachu. Why, dude? Why? I don't know anything about the game. It's out now, right? It's probably really good. But just why? There's another level that features a golden shell later on. Pokemon Dark Souls would be great. A Pokemon MMO would sell so fucking fast, okay? Even if it's just the games, but you can trade Pokemon with other players. If they just made Red and Blue, okay? But, like, you can see the other players walking around. I think there was an MMO that was literally this. It would make so much money. And it would be fun as hell. Yeah, I know, it exists. Is that Poke MMO? That might be Poke MMO. You know what I'm really surprised doesn't exist is a Nintendo-sponsored Pokemon Showdown. There's this huge market that obviously exists that's just chilling, and they know about it. And they've never done their own version. That always struck me as very strange. Oh, I thought it wouldn't be broken yet. Probably good that I have this shell, though. Never mind. Oh. Pokemon Showdown with like the Pokemon competitive is so good in terms of its design. It's very fun. But the big problem with competitive Pokemon is actually acquiring the Pokemon is a giant bitch. It would be kind of cool if they just kind of let you have like so-and-so Pokemon. Help. I'm dead. The way Pokemon Online, Pokemon Showdown do, they just, you know, you can just choose Pokemon from a list. And just 100% get to the competitive, and that's it. Like all its different faces. I think Pokemon should have gone the way of Battle Network. I think that was the correct way to do it. I think one of the fundamental problems with Pokemon games is that it gets harder and harder to collect everything each new generation. In Battle Network, they have a very similar system, but the key difference is in Battle Network, certain chips are just unavailable in different games, and occasionally they bring them back. Occasionally it's like, hey, like this chip is not in this game, and then later on it's like, okay, we put the chip back because it was popular. I feel like Quillfish shouldn't be in every game, and when Quillfish isn't in the next game, it's like, oh well, I can anticipate Quillfish in the next game. And that way, it's like, every new game is just, you can just collect every Pokemon in that game, and that's all the Pokemon in that game. Pokemon Dragon's Dogma. Please. I want that very badly. Got a comet and a secret star. Fast Foe Comet. There's only like 2 of these in the whole game. It makes everything fast. The Pokemon Switch game will be a new gen. I think that's all we know. It's apparently going to be a definitive Pokemon experience and not a spin-off game. He's naked? Huh. Probably I remade the character last time I played and didn't actually fix it. Guess I'm waiting here for a minute. They were like very elaborate to say that the new Pokemon game is not going to be some spin-off game. That it's going to be serious. It's going to be real shit. It's not a game you can just bypass. I didn't see that. Didn't see it was coming. I didn't realize it was a full loop even though I just did this level. Fortunately, I got very lucky. I don't think these things are instant death, but they might be. What killed me? Am I on a timer? Did I miss that I was on a timer? I'm not on a timer. What killed me? That thing definitely didn't stand on me. That was weird. Oh fuck. Oh my god, that worked. Sort of. Alright, let's take it a little slower. I wasn't even close to the inner edge, though. It should not have been able to hurt me. I forgot that it bounced in place. I was just gonna rub up against it and then run under it as soon as it fucking left. Everyone knows a Poke MMO would make a shit ton of money. It's not a secret. Let's gather the 1-up since we have some time and since we apparently need 1-ups. Alright, we didn't die. Okay, not too bad in the grand scheme of things. That water looks kind of tight. Where's it coming from? Why is it coming from a black hole? I can probably just jump from here to somewhere. I'm gonna try and not be under this thing. I'm gonna try and not be under this thing. Alright, it didn't kill me. Whew. That took a lot of tries. The two MMOs that actually would have knocked my fucking socks off are Dragon's Dogma Online and Phantasy Star Online 2. And for whatever reason, neither of them got localized. Even though the market pretty clearly exists. Maybe not for Dragon's Dogma. I don't know. I would think both of them. PSO2 was my fucking shit when it came out, okay? I understand it's taken some turns for the worse. I don't know what exactly those turns were. But I played it when it came out and it was fucking incredible to me back then. It was like everything I'd ever wanted in a game. Need a shell to open these. I don't know what's in that. I'm guessing I need to know. I can't, whatever, I'm getting this one. I got from like level 1 to level 10 in Phantasy Star Online 2, okay? And then I was like, this game is so good, I can't wait for it to come out in English. I played the Japanese version. And I got so excited, I was like, I'm not going to play anymore because the more I play, like, the more I'm going to have to, like, replay with my friends. So I just waited for it to come out in English, and it never came out. And all this time the game was out, I was not playing it, even though it was fucking... Just because they promised a... Oh, here we go. They promised a US release, and it never happened. And I waited for literally years, and by the time I realized it was not going to happen, it was too late. It was it's not too late, but it was just like, you know... It was a slow burn. It was a slow realization I was never going to play the game. This thing is called a cataquack. It's a lot of people's least favorite part of Sunshine. So I'm not really sure why they brought it back. In this world, it's chill or be chilled. Oh yeah. The actual effect of this item. Alright, query, did I come to the right place? Dragon's Dogma Online is supposed to be pretty good. I've heard people say it's not as good as the base game. But I've also heard people say it is as good as the base game. Get over here, you. Thank you. I've heard people say you're less self-sufficient. Like, you need a party. I mean, Dragon's Dogma, you're very not self-sufficient. I know there's less items, so there's like a new class that's like kind of like a healer class that's supposed to be very important. It casts like a spell that restores your stamina or something like that. The scene is basically required. So there's like a big emphasis on having at least one of those in your party at all times. Something like that. Pole Breeze and Boy Base. Boy Base has 2 stars, I remember. There's some interesting fan theories about Boy Base. It has a song that's only in that one level, but it's frequently in levels in Mario Galaxy 2. And there's a prominent theory that both Galaxy games were in development at the same time, like in the same place. Like they were just making a shit ton of stars and a shit ton of galaxies. I mean, the games have basically identical graphics and basically identical mechanics. So it was just like... Alright, how does this work? It's like you're pointing right. You blow. Shut up, billboard. Yes. Your pawns say random things to help you. Sometimes they repeat themselves. That's a thing that pawns frequently say when you run into goblins. It's also a lie. Goblins are weak to neither ice nor fire. They have, like, normal effectiveness. I wanted that, though. Alright, whatever, I didn't need it. Stream WoW? I've only barely played WoW. Believe it or not. Go back. I need that. No. I played WoW twice. I couldn't get into it. I hate subscription games a lot. Playing without pawns is like suicide. Pawns literally multiply your damage by like 4. Just for having 4 of them. I can't even imagine playing without pawns. I thought it would be a fun challenge run. It would certainly make the game a lot harder. But like, you're so bad by yourself. This is a pretty fun little area, I guess. Okay. I kind of want to know what that is. Ooh. Yeah, you have to kill your main pawn and then never revive it. Yes, I am emulating this. Oh boy, look at all these coins that do nothing. You need 50 coins to even get a 1-up. That's a lot of coins. There aren't, like, usually ways to get 50 coins in most levels. Maybe with perfect coin collecting. Nice. I played Wild Arms on stream once. I didn't get super far in it. It used to be like a gag, I guess. There was like one guy who really wanted to see me play Wild Arms on stream. And I kept on not doing it. Or not doing it. Well, yeah, I did keep on not doing it. But more accurately, like, you know, it was just how much you requested it. Like, every time I was doing anything, it's like, hey, when are you going to stream Wild Arms? And then eventually I did play Wild Arms, but I didn't play that much of it. So there's the fucking star. If I want to, I can just get that. There's a shit ton of coins over there. Dragon Song Online is a fully separate game in MMO. It's Japan only right now, and it probably will be Japan only forever. This is the level with the fully unique music. I think it won't be too... I mean, I'm not an expert. I have no idea. But I think that it wouldn't be too strange if the Switch re-released before too long a blooper. And in the Switch re-release, they make it just like a fully handheld console. I mean, it's already fully handheld, but they just like stick the fucking Switch arms to it. Can't see what's going on. And they make it smaller. And it's just like, here's your Game Boy, bro. And then they change the docking station up or something. I have a Switch, but I've never actually let the battery run out on it. How long is the Switch fucking battery life? I heard it's pretty short. Green star. I don't know how they could redesign the Wii U to make it more re-releasable. They could make a new one that was stronger, like the Xbone 1S or whatever. But they didn't need to do that because of the Switch. But I think the Switch's portability is a little bit questionable. It doesn't really fit in your pocket. If you want to do that, I've been really itching to actually play through Final Fantasy Star Online 2. Like I wanna play it before it goes out. You know what I mean? Like I only have so much time left before it's actually gonna like go down. Maybe a couple years. I want to actually play PSO2. That's the MMO I really want to touch right now. Maple Story was pretty fun when we were all playing that. I'd go back to that. I'll play PSO1 again if you guys want to play PSO1. I'll do that right now. I'll make a character. I've actually been meaning to do a stream, a series of videos where I do all the quests. I thought that would be kind of fun. Just have a series of plays where I'm just doing every quest. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. I think there's very little documentation on the quests, even though the quests are kind of cool. Those don't kill you, but they knock you off the thing. Same with these pushy guys. Pink Octoombas. There's something unique about these guys, but I forget what. There's like several private servers for PSO1. I forget what the popular one is now. But you should, if you look that up right now, I'll like download it and play it. I'll do it today, damn it. I'm like unbelievably down to play some PSO right now. That goes for you too, Apocalypse. Apu, have you played PSO1? Epnia. I think I have that one. Epnia. Tell me the rare monsters aren't rare. Oh, isn't that the one that edited like the drop frequency? Dude, anyone who wants to play, I will play some PSO. That being said, parties are only 4 people, so. First come, first serve. PSO is great, and I know everything about it. It's like it's the inspiration for a lot of other. It's like an early, I don't know if I'd call it a Diablo clone, but it takes some stuff from Diablo. It's like an instance MMO. I definitely missed the blue thing. Definitely missed the blue thing. Help. Must be down here somewhere. It was on Dreamcast, Xbox, and GameCube, and then also on PC forever. I see it, it's right down there. How are you supposed to get that? It's on top of the thwomp. Oh fuck. You can't wall kick off that wall. Blue Burst is the PC version. Most private servers, the game never really had any problems. So like the private servers didn't seek to change anything. Like the experience rate's pretty high. So private servers didn't try to change the EXP rate. Leveling doesn't really slow down until like deep into ultimate mode. It's not till like level like 110 that you're really starting to feel the game slow down. PSO is Sonic Team, yeah. Sonic Team's MMO. It's kind of a great game. I broke it. The water? That's pretty tight looking. PSO is very party based, but you can play it solo. But the max party size is 4. It's just 1 to 4. But like, I mean, a lot of characters are self-sufficient. I shouldn't say every character. The robots are not quite as self-sufficient. Everyone can play without a party. And it's not bad to play without a party. But like, your damage output goes up a lot with a party. But then enemy spawns and boss HP goes up by a lot as well. Team skills are basically not a thing. Team healing and team like stuff like that is a thing. And it helps a lot. Team buffing. There aren't healers per se. Or rather, almost any character can be a healer at relatively similar efficiency. If you want to be a caster, the casters are pretty tight. Yeah, the team's photon blasts are like the only serious. Alright, what do you need help with, Pilcrojo? You can just cast Resta. If your Resta is level 3 and above, you can just cast it on allies. You can just cast healing spells on each other. The only characters that have no significant thing to do to their teammates are like the robots. But the robots are compensated by having extremely high stats. Oh yeah, I'll help you in game. Hell yeah, we'll play together. Game is fun as hell. Yeah, Epiphania is fine. Epiphania. Actually reading. It's very hard. I'll do it as soon as I'm done with this level. I'm like so down to do this, to be honest. I actually need that. Sword, gun, and caster. I can give a quick overview of what the classes are like. There's basically, you're choosing between, yeah, sword, gun, and caster, and you're also choosing gender, which does affect stats, and you're also choosing between species. And the species and the class matter a lot. The gender matters a little bit. There's 12 combinations that the game allows you to do. There's a few combinations the game does not allow you to do. The robots can't cast any magic at all, which is kind of annoying, but you can play around it, especially if you're playing in a team. 'Cause magic is pretty good, but then robots have really fucking good stats. Like, robots are way more self-sufficient, and they're very strong. They're very nice to have on a party. They're very powerful. Ooh, this part. I remember dying a lot on this part. I remember playing this part on Christmas Day. And then there's humans, which are kind of the jack of all trades. And then there's another class called Newman that's basically like elf in other MMOs. And the elves have like lower HP, but they constantly regen MP, and they have way stronger magic. Humans are probably, I don't know, it's hard to say the tier list of the classes. Newmans might actually genuinely be the worst. The elves, but I don't know. They're like kind of, they have everything has an itch. I can't believe that hit. I'm gonna die. Give me a coin. Oh my god, help. Okay. Now it's narrower. I appreciate this game design. Ooh. Riddle, riddle. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Look at this mess. Help. I need some coins. Shit. I tried to turn, but Mario didn't turn. There we go. Oh shit. Not a good angle. That looks good. Did I win? Ooh, no wonder it was so hard. That was the last hit. Every single thing you do in Phantasy Star Online is like a dungeon. Pure magic DPS. Newman Caster would be good, but you'd be running through MP like a fucking, like, a lot. But Newman Caster is the way to go. But that's like the max magic. The thing about, there's a male and female Newman Caster, and the female one at max HP, it's like considered the ultimate specialty class. The female one at max HP, at like max level, like level 200, cannot survive a fixed damage hit from the last boss. It does more than her max HP and damage. That's not really a huge issue at all, because there's gear that can make it so you can survive it with resistance to, I forget. There's like Digger HP kind of gear that allows you to survive it, and then dying is not a big deal past a certain point in the game because your allies can just res you. If you want to play a Newman, I kind of recommend the Hunter Newman, because that one can be a very MP like magic-based class, but the forces are actually kind of a pain to play. There isn't really a way to draw aggro, but enemies automatically go for the closest ally. So you can draw aggro just by you moving in and your ally moving out. Alright, I'll get this Luigi. This will actually be fun as hell. I'm really into this. How long are you going to be up, Apu? It's like 2 AM right now. How long is everyone here going to be up? I'm like hella down to go through like Forest a bit. Forces are okay. If you're in a party, everyone can carry fluids, and everyone can just give their fluids to the force, so it's not a huge issue. I'm already in bed. Fuck you! Oh, you got my hopes up. I was down to do this now. I just want to have a night playing some Phantasy Star. I want to go through Forest. I want to kill the dragon. Oh, that sounds so tight. So where was Luigi? I wasn't paying attention. He was in like a tree. That's fairly straightforward. I probably don't even need the bee. I can probably just hit the tree. Is it this one? Get Plompkin. I don't know if Plompkin is played. I might do it with a few people tonight and then do it again with a different character tomorrow. PSO 1 is like one of my favorite games, dude. I've been playing it for years and years and years. Oh my god, I'm getting owned. Oh, he's over there. He's over by that fountain. I forgot there were two. Okay, nothing here for me, I don't think. Who's fucking down to play PSO tonight? Give me a fucking list. The Chow Stick. I don't know how to get any items unless I look it up. Chow Stick was an item combo, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It's not very hard to set up at all. There's like nothing difficult about setting it up. It's literally just to download and install. And then we just all hop in the lobby together. Okay, that didn't work. Alright. What if? Can I make it up here like this? Because I get the feeling I can't. This camera. Alright, whatever I'm supposed to do to get up there is not this. I'll tell you that. Probably supposed to rocket over from that side. Let's try climbing this wall. Why'd that not give me a long jump? Not today. Aw, damn it. Yes. I'll play Manat as soon as she comes out. Is he across the middle? Okay, I'll just go there. I'm being retarded. I'm being retarded. There must be another way around. Whew. I made it up. Oh, he's right there. Hi. Knocked him over. Hey, what up? It's only 3.5 hours till Manat? Good fucking lord. I thought she wasn't gonna come out till like late in the day. Alright, I'm done with Mario Galaxy for the day. How long have I been streaming? 4.5 hours. I can probably get that in 2 parts then, since the first beginning bit was just me trying to set it up and failing. Ends? Oh, the server maintenance ends, right? Alright, we played a pretty good amount of Mario Galaxy 1. Pretty good amount. I'm just gonna kill it.